Come with us on a gentle journey. We are floating high above a truly remarkable place. This is Jiaxing, a city nestled in the heart of China's Zhejiang province. It is a world where water and land embrace in perfect harmony. From this vantage point, the world below unfolds like a living map, a tapestry woven with threads of green and blue. The noise of the everyday world fades away, replaced by a profound sense of peace. Here, life flows at a different pace, dictated by the gentle currents of its ancient waterways and the whisper of the wind through its lush parks. It is a city that invites you to simply breathe, to relax, and to see. Looking down, we see a landscape of quiet beauty. It is a place that has mastered the art of balance. Modern buildings rise, but they do not shout. Instead, they stand in respectful conversation with the ancient temples and traditional homes that dot the scenery. The canals, like silver veins, carry the lifeblood of history through its heart. The parks are emerald sanctuaries, offering rest to all who enter. Our journey will take us through the day, from the first blush of dawn to the deep velvet of twilight. We will witness the city stir from its slumber, bathed in the soft golden light of morning. We will drift over its most cherished landmarks, each telling a story of resilience, culture, and community. We will observe the gentle rhythm of life on the water, where traditional boats glide with a timeless elegance. This is an invitation to see Jiaxing, not with the eyes of a hurried tourist, but with the patient gaze of a silent observer, suspended between the earth and the sky in a state of pure wonder. Prepare to be enchanted, for Jiaxing holds a special kind of magic. It is a magic found in the reflection of a curved bridge on still water. It is present in the rustle of leaves in a lakeside park and in the warm glow of lanterns as evening descends. So let us begin our gentle drift, our exploration from above, and discover the serene and captivating spirit of Jiaxing, a city like no other. The first hint of dawn arrives. A soft, pearlescent light begins to kiss the eastern horizon. Below us, Jiaxing is still wrapped in a blanket of cool morning mist. It is a world of silhouettes and shadows, a city holding its breath in the quiet moments before the day begins. The air itself seems to hold a silent promise. Slowly, gently, the light spills across the landscape, first touching the tallest structures, then flowing like liquid gold into the winding canals and quiet streets. It is a gradual awakening, a spectacle of profound and understated beauty, a private performance for the sky above. As the sun climbs higher, the mist begins to retreat. The waters of the South Lake are the first to catch the light, transforming from a dark mirror into a shimmering expanse of silver and rose. The ancient pagodas and the sleek lines of modern buildings are painted with the warm hues of the morning. Life begins to stir. We can just make out the solitary figures practicing Tai Chi in the parks, their movements slow and deliberate, a perfect reflection of the city's tranquil rhythm. The world is waking up, but it does so with a gentle sigh, not a sudden jolt. The Grand Canal, a silent giant, begins to stir as the first barges embark on their daily passage, their slow progress a testament to a timeless way of life. From our peaceful perch, we can see the city as a complete organism, its different parts beginning to move in a coordinated, harmonious dance. The scene is one of absolute serenity, a perfect start to a day in this remarkable place. To witness Jiaxing at dawn from above is to understand its essence. It is to see a city that is deeply connected to the natural world, a place that greets each new day with grace and quiet confidence. Now, we drift towards the city's great artery, the Grand Canal. This is not merely a waterway, it is a flowing monument, a liquid highway of history that has nourished this region for centuries. From our aerial perspective, it appears as a magnificent winding ribbon, stitching the urban landscape together. It moves with a purpose and a weight that speaks of its immense importance. Its waters, calm and steady, have carried emperors, poets, merchants, and monks. They have reflected the changing face of dynasties and the enduring spirit of the Chinese people. It is a living, breathing chronicle of time itself. We follow its path as it meanders through the heart of Jiaxing. On either side, the city unfolds. We see a fascinating blend of eras coexisting peacefully along its banks. Old, stone-faced warehouses stand beside modern residential towers. Traditional wooden boats with their distinctive canopies share the waterway with powerful contemporary barges. The canal is a place of constant yet unhurried motion. It is a testament to continuity, a powerful symbol that while the world around it changes, its own fundamental purpose remains the same: to connect, to transport, and to sustain the life that flourishes along its edges. Along the canal's edge, life moves at a leisurely pace. We can see people strolling along the promenades, their reflections dancing on the water's surface. Graceful weeping willows dip their branches into the canal, their leaves trailing in the gentle current. The water itself is a canvas, mirroring the blue sky, the passing clouds, and the architecture that lines its route. It is a scene of immense peace, a place where the urban environment finds a soft and natural boundary. The canal gives the city its rhythm, a slow, steady heartbeat that has pulsed for more than 1,000 years. As we continue our float, we understand that the Grand Canal is more than just infrastructure. It is the soul of the region. It has shaped Jiaxing's identity, its economy, and its culture. To see it from above is to appreciate its scale and its significance in a new way. It is not just a line on a map. It is a vital, flowing part of the landscape, as essential and as natural as a river, a grand and enduring legacy carved into the earth. Our journey now focuses on the delicate structures that span Jiaxing's many waterways, the bridges. Each one is a work of art, a vital link that connects not just two pieces of land, but also different moments in time. From our high vantage point, they appear as elegant arches and strong, straight lines, creating a beautiful geometry across the blue canvas of the canals and rivers. Some are ancient, built of stone that has been worn smooth by centuries of footsteps and weather. These are the city's elders, their high curved backs reminiscent of a dragon's spine, timeless and proud. We glide over one such ancient structure, a moon bridge. Its perfect circular reflection in the still water below creates an illusion of a complete sphere, a portal between the world we see and the world mirrored in the canal. These bridges were built with a deep understanding of aesthetics and symbolism. They are not merely functional. They are designed to enhance the beauty of their surroundings, to create harmony between human construction and the natural flow of water. They stand as silent witnesses to history, having seen countless seasons change and generations pass by, their form and purpose unwavering. In contrast, we also see the newer bridges. These are marvels of modern engineering, sleek and efficient, built of steel and concrete. They carry the pulse of the contemporary city, with cars and buses flowing across them in a steady, organized stream. Yet, even here, there is a sense of design that respects the city's character. They are not brutal or imposing. Instead, their lines are clean and graceful, complementing the landscape rather than dominating it. Observing these two styles of bridges from above, we see a beautiful dialogue unfolding. The old stone arches speak of tradition, patience, and a deep connection to the earth. The modern spans talk of progress, innovation, and ambition. Together they tell the complete story of Jiaxing, a city that honors its heritage while confidently striding forward. They are the physical manifestation of the city's spirit, linking its rich past with its bright future, all held together by the timeless presence of the water that flows beneath them. We now shift our gaze to the vibrant patches of green that are scattered throughout the urban fabric. These are Jiaxing's parks and gardens, the city's precious emerald jewels. From our aerial perspective, they appear as lush, verdant sanctuaries, offering a beautiful counterpoint to the stone and glass of the buildings. South Lake Park, surrounding the iconic lake, is a vast expanse of green, a place where nature is given room to breathe right in the city's heart. The trees form a dense canopy, their leaves 1,000 shades of green, from the bright lime of new growth to the deep, dark tones of ancient evergreens. As we drift lower, we can appreciate the intricate design of these spaces. Winding paths meander through manicured lawns and dense groves of trees. Ponds and small lakes glitter within the parks, their surfaces dotted with lily pads and lotus flowers. These are not just wild spaces, they are carefully cultivated landscapes, designed to inspire peace and contemplation. They are the city's lungs, purifying the air and providing a vital connection to the natural world for its inhabitants. Here, the boundary between the city and the countryside becomes wonderfully blurred. We can see the life that these parks nurture. People gather here to find respite from their daily routines. Families enjoy picnics on the grass. Elderly couples stroll hand in hand along the shaded walkways, and children's laughter can almost be heard as they play near the water's edge. Floating above, we see how these parks are woven into the city's layout. They follow the lines of rivers, surround historic sites, and fill the spaces between neighborhoods. They ensure that no matter where you are in Jiaxing, a pocket of natural beauty is never far away. This integration of green space is at the core of the city's harmonious character. It is a conscious choice to prioritize balance, to create an environment where both humanity and nature can flourish side by side, creating a city that is not just livable, but truly life-affirming. Let us now turn our attention to the architecture of Jiaxing, a fascinating symphony of structures where different eras play their part in beautiful harmony. From our privileged position in the sky, we can see the full scope of this architectural conversation. In one area, we see the distinctive rooftops of traditional Chinese buildings, with their elegant curved eaves and intricate tilework. These clusters of older buildings, often nestled along the canals, speak of a deep and enduring heritage. Their low-slung profiles and organic layouts seem to have grown from the land itself over many centuries. Adjacent to these historic districts, the skyline rises to greet the modern age. Gleaming towers of glass and steel punctuate the horizon, symbols of Jiaxing's prosperity and its role as a contemporary city. Yet what is remarkable from above is the lack of discord. The new does not overwhelm the old. There seems to have been a careful and considered approach to development. The modern buildings are often set back from the historic waterfronts, allowing the traditional character of the canals to remain intact. The city has grown upwards and outwards, but it has done so with a gentle hand. This thoughtful integration is a hallmark of Jiaxing's urban planning. It is a city that understands its own story and seeks to tell it in its entirety. It has not erased its past to make way for the future. Instead, it has woven the two together, creating a rich and complex urban tapestry. We can see a modern library with a design inspired by traditional forms, or a new public plaza that incorporates elements of a classical Chinese garden. This architectural dialogue creates a cityscape that is both dynamic and deeply rooted, offering a unique visual journey through time. The result of this careful balance is a city that feels whole and complete. It avoids the jarring contrasts found in many other rapidly developing urban centers. Instead, there is a sense of flow, a gradual transition from one architectural style to another. Together, they create a symphony of forms, a built environment that is as peaceful and harmonious to the eye as the city's natural landscapes. As we float gently above, our focus narrows to the details that whisper of Jiaxing's deep cultural soul. We look down upon the water towns, like Yuehe, where life continues much as it has for generations. Here, the canals are not just scenic features, they are the main streets. We see traditional wooden boats, known as wupeng boats, being sculled along the narrow waterways. Their black canopies and skilled pilots are an iconic sight, a living link to a bygone era. They move with a quiet grace, their oars dipping into the water with a gentle, rhythmic splash, a sound that has echoed here for 1,000 years. The buildings that line these canals tell their own stories. They are a cascade of white walls and black-tiled roofs, creating a timeless and elegant monochrome palette. From above, we can see the intricate network of laneways and courtyards that lie behind the waterfront facades. Red lanterns hang from the eaves, adding a vibrant splash of color to the scene. These are not museum pieces, they are living neighborhoods. We can imagine the aroma of local delicacies cooking, the sound of conversation, and the daily rhythm of life unfolding within these historic walls. Our aerial view also reveals the city's spiritual anchors. We spot the elegant silhouette of a temple pagoda rising above the surrounding buildings. Its tiered roofs and ornate details stand as a testament to centuries of faith and philosophy. These sacred sites are often surrounded by tranquil gardens, offering peaceful havens for reflection amidst the bustle of the city. They are centers of cultural gravity, places that have preserved the art, beliefs, and traditions of Jiaxing through the ages. This enduring presence of tradition is what gives Jiaxing its profound character. It is a city that wears its history with a quiet pride. The culture is not confined to museums, it is alive in the streets, on the water, and in the daily rituals of its people. From the design of a bridge to the shape of a boat, the past is constantly informing the present. To see this from above is to understand that the city's soul is inextricably linked to its waterways and the timeless traditions they have nurtured. The day begins its slow, graceful descent towards evening. The sun, now low in the western sky, bathes Jiaxing in a warm, ethereal glow. This is the golden hour, a magical time when the city is transformed once more. The sharp light of midday softens into a rich, honeyed luminescence. Long shadows stretch across the parks and plazas, painting the landscape with dramatic, elongated forms. The surfaces of the canals and the South Lake become liquid gold, reflecting the fiery spectacle unfolding in the sky above. It is a moment of pure, breathtaking beauty. From our vantage point, we watch as the city's colors intensify. The green of the trees becomes deeper and more saturated. The white walls of the old houses take on a creamy golden hue. The modern glass towers, which reflected the blue sky during the day, now capture the sunset's brilliant palette of orange, pink, and crimson. Every surface seems to radiate a gentle warmth. The entire city appears to pause and take a collective breath, basking in the final, glorious moments of daylight. It is a profoundly peaceful and moving sight. The activity in the city below begins to change. The frantic pace of the workday gives way to the more leisurely rhythm of the evening. We see boats returning to their moorings for the night. The lights begin to flicker on, first in the windows of homes and offices, then along the streets and bridges. Each new light is like a star being born in the twilight landscape. The city is preparing for the night, but it does so with a calm and gentle transition, mirroring the slow fading of the sun. The atmosphere is one of serene finality. This daily farewell from the sun is a poignant reminder of Jiaxing's harmonious nature. The city seems to embrace the end of the day with the same grace with which it greets the dawn. As the last sliver of the sun disappears below the horizon, the sky holds on to its color for a few precious moments more, a final, beautiful afterglow. To witness this from above is to feel a deep sense of connection to the city's rhythm, a feeling of having shared in a special, quiet moment of its day. It is a perfect, peaceful conclusion to our aerial exploration. As the last colors of sunset fade from the sky, a deep indigo blanket settles over Jiaxing. The city transforms into a new realm, a constellation of light against the dark earth. From our high perch, the view is mesmerizing. The winding paths of the rivers and canals, once defined by water, are now traced by the bright reflections of streetlights and illuminated bridges. The cityscape becomes a network of glowing lines, a spectacular and intricate pattern that reveals the city's structure in a completely different way. The darkness does not hide the city. It reveals its skeleton of light. The bridges, in particular, become features of extraordinary beauty. Many are artfully lit, their arches and cables outlined in warm golden light. Their reflections shimmer and dance on the dark, placid water, creating a scene of dreamlike elegance. The South Lake, now a vast dark mirror, is ringed with lights from the surrounding park and buildings, its famous misty rain tower, glowing like a lantern in the center. The city at night is not a place of harsh, glaring light, but one of soft, well-placed illumination that enhances its natural and architectural beauty, creating an atmosphere of romance and tranquility. Life below continues, but with a softer, more intimate feel. The historical districts like Yuehe come alive in a different way. The red lanterns cast a warm, inviting glow over the stone-paved lanes and outdoor cafes. The sounds of the day are replaced by the murmur of quiet conversation and the gentle notes of music drifting from tea houses. The city has exchanged its daytime energy for a nighttime charm. It is a place that invites you to slow down, to wander, and to soak in the peaceful ambience. It is a city that is truly at ease with itself. As our journey ends and we float silently in the cool night air, we are left with a lasting impression of Jiaxing's serene spirit. We have seen it awaken with the dawn, watched it live through the day, and now see it resting peacefully under the stars. It is a city that has mastered the art of living in harmony. Harmony between nature and progress, between its past and its future, and between its vibrant days and its tranquil nights. Jiaxing is more than just a place on a map. It is a feeling of peace, a whisper of history, and a vision of balance, beautiful to behold from above.